Basti from KLOGR, and you're watching Mmtv.
Metal! Legend! Mmtv!
Okay, I'm starting with KLOGR in 2011, and we released the first album in 2011, the first years. Then we tried to travel around Europe and United States for a tour. Then we released another album in 2000, just an EP in 2012 with some guests like Maki from Lacuna Coil. Then a couple of songs mixed by Logan Mother from Machine Head. Then we had the chance to play at a European tour with Prong in 2014, so we released Black Snow. And then we changed the lineup, and Pietro Quirichini, the new guitar player, joined the band. And we released an EP with three new songs and a live with a DVD. Then a couple of years ago we started to work with David Botrail, the new producer of the new album, and we spent a couple of months in studios, and now the Keystone is ready. So. Yeah, I am excited because I'm just also satisfied because the path for the album was very natural, very good. So I am relaxed. It's good. I told you, with Pietro, the new guitar player, we started to work together. I know him for a long time, and when the chance to work with David came, we started to write a lot of songs, maybe 20-25 songs. So we started to talk about the song with David by Skype, and after 4 or 5 months of pre-production, we started to record the album in studio in Carpi, Modena, is in Italy, and because we have the chance to spend 35 days with David in Italy. And you know, the process was very natural. The thing that I loved of this album is, for me, is alive. You know, it's a very authentic album. So the process was very natural. So we write the song. I exchanged some material with Pietro because he lives in a different city. It's maybe 1 hour and a half from our headquarters in Carpi. And you know, it's very good. I'm the main writer for the lyrics, but I love to work with Jody Gray. Is an American author that helped us for the previous EP, Make Your Stand, just for find a way to make the lyrics more international, because I'm not mother tongue, so when you have an idea, it's not easy to explain in the right way to be understandable for everybody. So I spent 1 year before the album, 1 month with Jody. He came in Italy for the pre-production, so we changed all the lyrics, so we exchanged a lot of idea about the songs, and he is a good guy because he has a talent to translate your thought in more musically way. You know. Andrea Saltini is a friend of mine. He lives in Carpi, but he's a very international painter. He's a very renowned around the world. So when the name of the album, when we decide the name of the album, I remember a couple of his works. So I call him and say, this paint is still available, we can use it, and I buy the paint, so I have the original one in my house. And it's very interesting for me because all the album talk about the arrogance of the man, the human kind, So you know, there is this man that seems like he's screaming against a small animal, and it's a very nice concept for me because it describes very good the way how the man think to be the master of the planet, and we are just a guest. So we love this contradiction. And Saltini also follow the process of the video of Sleeping Through the Seasons. So he helped very much us to explain our idea in a graphic way. The idea came from Andrea, because he's a very eclectic artist. So he explained to me this idea. He found a connection between the lyrics and the movie. So we worked together, and we spent one day in an old villa in near Carpi in Mantova, and with these two kids that try to represent the process of when maybe the idea of when you are natural, you have clear. When you started to grow up, all the input around you make you not better. So it was funny because it's a very nice process. Then the last part of the video, we shoot the last part of the video in I think in June, this June. So we had a stop between the first part of the video and the second part. And I agree with Andrea with this idea, so it was very funny to shoot this video. I spent 1 month with my family in Canada, just inside the nature. And when you feel the contact of the nature, you understand that we are totally wrong. We suck everything from the nature, from the planet. And it's strange because we have to be the most intelligent animal on the planet, but we are maybe the most stupid because we are destroying everything. And it's not a joke. Sometimes when you look the video on or the message on internet, seems like okay, it's very far to me. It's not, but it's daily. It's something that happens every day. The plastic is everywhere in the ocean. I saw it. I saw a lot of fish dying because they eat the plastic in the ocean, and I saw a lot of beer dying because there is not more fish on the sea, and I'm very worried about it. So we try to use our music as a platform to share these things. For me, is to give more sense to our music, because okay, there is a part of funny aspect of the life you have to enjoy. It's not every time it's not a pain every day. You know, you have to find a good vibe for your life. But in the other side, you cannot be blind to this kind of problem, because it's like our home, you know. You want to live in a clean home, and you want to live more than you can in your house. You don't want to destroy your house because it's just an idea, or so we try to share this kind of message. I have 2 daughters, and you know, it's very when I think about the future, I'm very worried about it. We spent the last 30 years in a good atmosphere, but in the last 10 years everything went fast, and I'm very scared about that. So there is a lot of good things in the world, absolutely. But if you want to be, if you want to use your skills like music or your personal job to share something good, we can do that, because there is a lot of politicians that don't care about that because they live in another planet. There is a lot of difference between the real world and their world. So, you know. Absolutely. I think that every era has something strange, because maybe for my parents my lifestyle is totally different between there. So we can use this kind of skill that we have, like social media or internet, in a good way. But maybe we need a filter, we need something to, and the problem is all these kind of things it's happening very fast. So we don't have the time to elaborate everything, to assimilate this kind of changing. And it was the same thing for the music. With the digital download, everything changed too fast. And there is still a confusion about the rights, the copyrights, or so we have to reinvent ourselves, but we have no time. So it's difficult, because I try to teach this kind of thing to my daughters, but they was born with a cell phone in the hand. I was shocked, because at the age of 2 they just sweep everything. So sometimes they find something in my phone that I can do it, and say, Jesus, you are too intelligent to me. Show me, because you are better than me. So at the same time, I think that the example, if you try to live in a good way, or what you think that could be a good way, you can transmit this kind of thing to the new generation. It's not easy, for sure, but maybe 30 years ago also tattoo or other things was strange for some people, you know. So it's not easy, but we can do that. You know, we passed a very difficult moment in our. Now everything is too fast. So you have everything. You know, yesterday night I was in my bed, and immediately I knew what was up in Mexico for the earthquake. Years ago was, so on one hand you have maybe more freedom of the information, but you have to be careful, because you have to filter this information, because not everything is true. So it's a very good and hard school. So I am not the best one, because me either. I have my phone every minute and during the day, because I have to work, I have to stay connected with all the other band, the other people. And when you try to explain, this is not good, Daddy, but you are doing okay. But I have my job. It's not easy, but you know, we cannot stop it. It's not possible, because it's the technology, the progress. We have to learn to use the progress in the best way that we can. It's not easy. I'm very excited, because at the beginning, when our management sent me the email and said, okay, we have this opportunity, because I didn't feel very close, the two band, the two genre, but at the same time could be very funny, because they are a big band, they have a lot of audience, and they made also a good music. So I'm really excited, because finally after 3 years we can back on tour in Europe in a big venue with a lot of audience, so we can share our music in the best way we can. So. Oh, I hope to see you in Paris. If you want to come to the show, check online the venue and the date. So KLOGR.net. I'm waiting for you. Bye.
Thank you.
Tell me what you want.